everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be decorating my classic vertical planner for the week of February 16th through the 22nd. Oh, is this the last full week? Yes, the last full week of February. No, next week. I'm looking at my calendar in front of me. It's next week. Here I am rushing the time, right? So I'm going to use PlanIt Darbi. I have her Hazy Harbor darBlooms. Yeah, this is the one that, yeah, I can clearly see this. So this is the one that I printed by accident without using the high quality. I didn't set the high quality settings for the printer. And then this one, I remembered to do it. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but I can clearly tell the difference when I switch it over to high quality printing instead of just the standard. The blue is bluer. It's just better. So I have to remember to use this first sheet. Put that on the top. Then I have the scraps. This is the vintage handwriting on white. I was ready to say I'm not sure I'm going to use this or not, but I think I am. So we have those. And then I have her So Cute black boxes. I love these boxes. We have her boxes. And I have some of the quotes left for self-love and stuff quotes. And then, you guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of crazy, but I want to do this. So I'm going to use this doll. This is the Colorful Woman 004 from AnikasKreativeKloset. I know she has a colored shirt on, but it's something about the glasses and the pants that is like, this would really go really well. And then the shirt will make her pop instead of clash against the blue. So we're going to see. I keep trying to talk myself. I don't know what I just said. I keep trying to talk myself out of this, but at the same time, I'm like, I think it would look okay. So we're going to roll with it. I keep saying no, and then I'm like, no, yeah, it will. My common sense is saying no, but the artistic side of me is saying, heck yeah, like this is going to be so cute. We're going to see. It's going to be so cute, like the black boxes. That's hilarious. We're going to see what happens. Okay. I got everything except washi, of course, right? There's always something. Let's do this one. We have this one too, but I always say this. I don't like using solid color washi unless the color is spot on. Ooh, let's double it up. Can we do this? I think we can do it. We have to add a little zhuzh. Do we do it like that? Am I reading too much into it? Probably so. Spending way too much time on silly stuff. Absolutely. Let's do... I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's do it underneath. And then we'll do the other washi on top of it. All right, let's talk. Last week, you guys don't even want to know. First week back from my PTO time. I didn't do anything. It was a staycation. You know, just got a few things done. Can I just say, I'm thinking when I come back, inventory will be okay. You know, because the way we left it was okay. Like I said, the last week, not the week I had PTO, so did my supervisor. We talked on Friday, okay? Inventory was looking great. We didn't have any issues. We didn't think it was going to be any issues when we came back. We come back on Monday. Inventory has ballooned. Don't know how, because we had it in such great condition when we left Friday. So I ended up doing 40 hours this week plus 10 hours overtime, which is 50 hours. Okay, 50 hour. I can't even remember the last time we've been having overtime, but it's mostly been like 5 hours. So 10 hours overtime coming straight out of PTO. I already have a ton of regular work that I need to do. Then on top of that, with my 50-hour work week, I get a text from Xfinity, which is our cable service here. I have the internet, saying that they're going to be doing work, and on the 11th, which was Wednesday. Yes, where are we at? Yes, Wednesday. Wait a minute. Am I tripping out? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Okay, we're on the 15th today. So yes, last Wednesday, got a text from Xfinity saying they're going to be doing work on the 11th. Your internet may be in and out. Bear with us as we do this to enhance the quality or whatever of the internet. I don't know. Why they would pick a middle of the work week, I couldn't tell you. But they felt like it is pertinent that we do this right now. Okay? So they go out there. Mind you, this is on top of me trying to get all of my stuff done from the week prior, plus the regular work, plus now getting my overtime hours in. I already filled in, told my supervisor I was going to do 2 hours a day so that I'm not overworking myself. 2 hours is fine. Mind you, we used to have overtime that was so bad. First of all, it was mandatory because not enough people were signing up and our inventory was completely craziness. But I used to work 12-hour days for like weeks. That's how much overtime I was working before. We haven't had overtime like that available in some years. Like I said, the most we've had so far was like 5 hours. And they wouldn't even ask us to sign up for 5 hours until like, they'd probably send the email out like Tuesday, Wednesday for the 5 hours to get done. So yeah. So I'm like, okay, I can do 2 hours a day. It's not going to be too long because, like I said, I'm not used to working that long anymore. See, now I'm thinking, is this going to be too much? Let's just hold off on that. So I already had it set for 2 hour overtime days. So basically 10 hours all day, all week, every day this past week. Then the Xfinity stuff happens. So they start Wednesday. I'm down maybe an hour or so. When they first started, they had the outage alert on, and it was saying that now this started like 10 after 8 in the morning. When I looked at the alert, they were saying, thinking the internet was going to be back up at after 12, like 12:30. This is Wednesday. So I'm thinking to myself, that means now I can't work for the 4 hours without the internet. So that means now I have to make up the 4 hours plus the 2 hours overtime for today, 2 hours overtime Thursday and Friday. So that's 2, 4, 6 hours of overtime and the 4 hours I'm going to be down. No internet. Thank you, Xfinity. Okay. Then I was back up within an hour. They sent a text saying, we're sorry. We can't do it. So I don't know what the heck was going on, but we have to try again tomorrow. So, again, here comes Thursday. Thankfully, I did not have to make up that much time for Wednesday. Here is Thursday. Thursday, the internet was out. Let's see, a little after 8 again, it went down. And I think it came back up at like 11. Probably around 12 still. But yeah. So that means if I worked up until 6, that would just take care of my regular work hours. If I worked up until 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 o'clock would have took me to my 8 hours plus my 2 hours overtime that I signed up for. I was already done for the day. There was no way there was going to get another. I couldn't do no overtime on Wednesday, on Thursday. I was done. So that meant, now that's Thursday. So that meant in order to get all of my 10 hours done by the end of the week, I don't work on Saturdays. Try not to. I had to work my 8 hours regular for Friday, the 2 hours I signed up for, and the 2 hours I missed on Thursday, meaning Friday would have been a 12-hour work day. Again, I haven't worked a 12-hour work day, and I can't even tell you how long. I was beyond exhausted. When I had a couple of meetings on Friday, and I was talking to my supervisor, and I told her, I said, I have to work until 8 o'clock tonight. And she was like, what? And I said, yeah. I said, because of the internet and all this other business they had going on. Yeah. I think it was just me and her when I signed off. I think when I checked, it was just, well, she was on a way. So I don't know if she was actually working. But everybody else was gone. I'm up there by myself, you guys. So exhausted. In the meantime of doing all of that, I had to still get my 13,000 steps in per day for my challenge. I think I had, if you complete the challenge, I don't know if I told you guys this, but if you complete a monthly challenge, for the next challenge, you get a 3-day pass. Passes for 3 days that you can use throughout the next month. You cannot, it doesn't carry over, but you can choose 3 days to use a pass. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I think I did end up for Friday. Yeah, I think for Friday, yes. You had to use a pass for Friday because I was working 12 hours. And the last thing I was thinking about after working 12 hours was now I have to go and try to get 13,000 steps in. Mind you guys, I work from home, so any exercise that I do because I work from home has to be intentional, right? I was tired. I was done. Over it. So that was my week. I think our inventory is back to normal. So there will probably be no overtime offered next week. Well, this week, actually, because it's Sunday now. But yeah. No, I'm not going to be fighting with this sticker. We'll leave it. Hope it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, y'all, that was my week. And then yesterday, I got up. I slept in a little bit. I had to get up, though, because I had to run errands. I had to go to the bank. And the bank was, I figured it was going to be a hot mess because it was Valentine's. So I was already expecting a zoo, which it was. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my week, you guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I literally was not expecting to be coming back from work and doing a 50-hour work week. But yeah. Crazy. All right, need a box there. Yeah, I was just done and done for the week. I could not wait to sign off on Friday. I could not wait. I was like, come on. Oh my gosh, what are we supposed to do? And then to be up there, I had nobody to chat with in the Teams chat because, like I said, everybody signs off usually about by 3. If you haven't said what you need to say to the team, you could just wait till next week or the next day because nobody's going to be there to listen. So I was up there. I was a loner all by myself, working away, guys, getting stuff done. But I did put a really nice stat in that inventory, and I don't, like I said, I really don't think they're going to be offering overtime next week. Well, this week. I keep saying next week, this week. Because okay, where are we going to put her? Ooh, I think down there. I feel like I always put my dolls on this side. And if I put them on this side, they're usually up here on top of the double box. But let's do it here. Cute. I love it. You guys, I love it. Do you guys love it? I love it. I love the blue from her pants and the sunglasses, right? The boxes, chef's kiss, right? And then, like, the blooms. I really didn't feel like that shirt was going to throw me off too much, but because I don't know, you want them to match, but you don't want it too matchy. You know what I mean? But I like the pop of color that she gives. Yeah, so that's my week. Also, I am on the hunt looking for a new car. I've had my car now for almost 9 years. And I couldn't even believe it until I looked at the information. I was like, oh, wow, it's been that long. So you're not sticking down. I like that. So yeah, I'm on the hunt. I've narrowed down my search to the Buick Encore, or there's another one. I forgot what the name of it is. The Buicks seem like a good car. I do a lot, and I've been car searching and researching. I do this every single time I get a car. Every single time. I think this is the most research I've done though before purchasing a car, because I want a really good car. And I feel like I have been wanting a small SUV. Not a small, since the Murano came out, the Nissan Muranos, that's when I was like, I need an SUV. And every time I get a car, it's never what I want. They're good cars, great cars. Like I said, I always do my research, but I always kind of end up settling. And I don't want to do that this time. Still going to be reasonable because I'm still mindful of my financials, you know, what I can afford, what I can't. I'm not the kind of person that just does as you guys can clearly see or hear about the research I do. I just don't go out and do spontaneous purchases like that. I research. I have researched so much now. It's almost been a month and I'm like so tired of looking at cars and reading data and specs and safety regulations. Like, I just can't even, like, I can't, you guys, every time. And then I find myself picking up my phone and I'm looking again and I'm reading and I'm like, why? Just stop. I just stop. Just go and get the blame car. At this point, go test drive. Go do what you need to do. If I read about another dang vehicle, I'm gonna lose it. And it's so bad because now I'm just doing it without even thinking until I'm like going cross-eyed reading spec numbers and details. And it's just like, why are we doing this again? So let me tell you guys, when I settle on a vehicle, understand that I have read all that I need to read on that particular vehicle, because my gosh, I am like boring my own self to bits, literally boring myself to bits. So yeah. All right. I think we can add. Yeah. So I was looking at the Buicks, the SUVs, guys. I don't want a car. I tried to even look at the cars. I looked at the cars just to see, and I still was like, blah, no. Right now I have a Hyundai Sonata. And I just want my SUV. I want my compact SUV. That's it. So the Buicks, I said. What else do I have saved? I think I have a Jeep. Oh gosh, I don't remember what it was. Compass. I think a Jeep Compass I have saved in my saved cars thing. Saved car search. The Ford. Y'all, these names should just be rolling off the top of my head, like the way I've been looking at all this stuff. I can't remember. It's a Ford something, I don't know. I don't want a Nissan Rogue. I don't want a Nissan Murano. First of all, my neighbor has a Nissan Murano, my downstairs neighbor, and she parks right next to me. We're not doing that. I don't want a Rogue because everybody and their grandmama got a Nissan Rogue, including my sister now. I don't want a Rogue. I've been completely turned off from that. It's like, I don't want it. I want something totally different. So, Buick, I got a Ford something in there. I got the Jeep Compass. The Nissan Kicks. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about them. I honestly didn't even know that car existed until I started doing the search. And I was like, a Nissan Kicks? What the heck? So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I do have one saved in my search. Just one. I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm iffy about those because even like the newer, like the one that I have in my search, it's only got 7,000 miles on it. It's a 2024. And it's not, I don't even think it's over $20,000. And I was like, 2024 with only 7,000 miles, a little over 7,000 miles. 7,000, you guys. They expect you to get at least $10,000. I mean, $10,000. 10,000 miles per year on your car. This has 7. Okay, we'll say 8. We'll round it up. 8,000, 2024. Now 2 years old. And it's only, if it is 20, it's 20,000. It's 19 or 20. It's either one or the two of those. And I'm like, why is it not a little bit more expensive, especially with the mileage? It's like brand new, and it's a 2024. Like you would think it would a little. I would think it would be a little bit more expensive. Like the Ford. The Ford Escape. I think that's the one I have saved. Might have been. I think it is. But like a Honda CR-V, those I know those are great cars. The Subarus, I know those are great. I just don't like the style of them things. And I know it's not about style. I know, but at least make me look twice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know you want quality. You know, it's good to have safety over anything else. I get it, but I kept trying to look at them and I'm just like, nah, I just don't want a Subaru. And I know those are great cars. I just can't bring myself. I've looked, you guys. The Mazda CX-50s, I think they are, or CX-5s. Those are nice. I have to see one in person because the pictures that I've been seeing, I don't like the front. The front of those seems a little too far out, and I'd have to see those in person. But those are good cars, and they are the price tells you that those are very good cars. What is the one that's on the top of everybody's list? Oh, the Toyota RAV4s. That's the ones I'm talking about. Those, if you check a listing for RAV4, even RAV4s with over 100,000 miles are still starting price at like $20,000. That's why I feel kind of way about Nissan, because I'm like, how is a Nissan with only 8,000 miles up there just 20? When Toyota RAV4s are $20,000 with 100,000 miles. Even when I hear 100,000 miles, I get scared. My car, the funny thing about it, you guys, this will tell you how much I get out right here. The car that I have, my Hyundai Sonata, I bought 70-something thousand miles up there. It's not even at 100,000 yet. I've literally had that car almost 9 years in July. And I'm like 20,000 miles. Again, they average 10,000 miles per year. I've had it for 9 years and only got 20,000 miles. Oh my God. That's why, I really don't, the mileage I'm looking for, if it's a decent car, I don't mind it being like 20,000 or something because I don't do that much driving anyway. I'm not going to put that much mileage on my car. Anytime I go out of town or have to do something that requires me to drive a lot, I always get a rental anyway. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about the cars and what kind of car you have and if it's reliable, because I've been out of the car game for quite some time, like I just said. So I'm not sure. And I love, I'm okay with the Hyundai. I don't know. Would I be running to get another one? No. I would be hard pressed. Even if it's a newer model, you know, it still makes me like, I don't know if I want to do it, but they say the Tucson's are good. I don't know. I just want I think I'm going to get the Buick Encore, I believe it is. The Encore, and there's another one, another model that I can't think of right now. But those are the ones that's sticking out to me so far. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's been a week, you guys. It's been a week. All right, I think I'm done, but are you really done? Can you say that you're really done? I think well, I don't think, I know. I need to print out another page. I want 2 more pages of this one, but I have to remember to put it on high quality when I print. Because you can tell the difference. At least I can tell. I like it, you guys. I like it. It's like, I feel like whimsy is a good word. Can we say whimsy? I don't know. That's the feel I'm getting. And I haven't even had time to be in my planners this past week, because you guys don't even know the story. This is what I'm doing today. Spending the day in my planners, updating and getting stuff ready for the week ahead, because I thought I was going to have more time this week, but I was not expecting that that inventory to be so high all of a sudden, and I literally was just gone for a week. All right, let's go through it. What do we have? Let's start with the doll. We have Anika's Creative Closet, of course, her Colorful Woman 004. These types of stickers are on. She has different options. If you get pet tape, this is what it's going to look like. And I kind of like it because it kind of like melts into the page. It looks like it was like there. It's not a sticker. And then we have everything else is PlanIt Darbi. We have her Self, Love, and Stuff quotes. We have her So Cute Black Boxes. And then we have the darBlooms Hazy Harbor. And then a couple of pieces of her Scraps Vintage Handwriting on Whites. Is that it? These are the boxes. This is the darBlooms. Yes, and the quotes. So I will have my affiliate link for PlanIt Darbi in the description. I believe that my code Mika15 is attached to that link, but if it's not, you can put it in when you are getting ready to check out. Put it in the coupon area, and that is Mika15, and you will get 15% off of anything you get on her in her shop. I don't have an affiliate link for I was about to say Creative Closet, for Anika's Creative Closet, but as usual, I will also link her website there if you want to go check out her dolls and other things. She has sticker books, she has the dolls, and she also has, if you do cash stuffing, she has budgeting stuff there too as well, she added. So if you want to go over there and take a look, you are more than welcome. I will have it in the description. So that's going to be all, you guys, for this video. Yeah, decorating my classic vertical planner for Happy Planner for the week of February 16th through the 22nd. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday or whatever day you're watching this. Please stay safe and be the reason someone smiles, okay? Talk to you all later. Bye.